Good evening, my beautiful collective. I hope you've had a wonderful day. Hello, hello. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring a ling a ling. Ooh, that was a motorcycle that went by, y'all. Get out and enjoying this weather, huh? You know what? Let's just throw one of these New Orleans tarot decks down. Oracle deck. Okay, Spirit, what you got from my collective? Oh, y'all, I did Gemini and Capricorns with this today. Ooh, this shit was lit. What we got from my collective? Uh-oh. Intuition. Yes, guys, this is going to be a short and sweet little message. A lot of you taking advantage of this full moon, right? Taking advantage. Trusting your gut, your guidance, and your intuition, guys and gals. You kind of know what's up. You kind of know what's coming at you. You kind of know. Spiritual knowledge. Thank you, Spirit. You kind of know. A lot of you get the heads up. You know, you spend enough time in tarot land, and eventually the information is going to fucking wear off on you, right? Where anymore you're going to a reading and you know it's just basically clarifying that gut feeling that you're getting, right? You know. You know. The good, the bad, whatever the hell it is. Trusting your intuition. Intuition is 27, which goes to 9. You're starting to trust it more, right? 29, spiritual knowledge. You've done enough of the work. You can work that maze out, right? You know, the biggest gift that any empath can give to themselves is when they learn to distinguish what is their energy and what is not their energy, right? You know when to kind of, you can tell when you're getting them negative energies thrown at you, or someone sending you the evil eye, talking shit, and you kind of, you're able to brush off the energies that isn't yours, right? You're able to protect your energies. And that's in any area of your life, right? That's just not allowing negative people to affect your day, your mood, your attitude, right? You can block that shit off. It's like, you know, that 6-foot rule, and there's plexiglass between that just reflects their negativity back on them. That's the greatest gift you can give yourself as an empath. And let's face it, most of the people in tarot land are empaths. That's why you're in tarot land, right? You're like, what the fuck is going on? A lot of you are learning to hone in and figure out what energies are yours and what energies are not. And in essence, you're able to protect your energies and protect, y'all have heard the saying, energy vampires, those that just suck the life right out of you, right? Metaphorically speaking, they will drain you bigger than shit. Bigger than a freaking old-ass old school cassette deck. Back in the fucking 80s, right? Motherfucker, take 10 damn D batteries and you can wear that bitch out 2 hours, right? You're learning to protect yourself and trusting your gut and your intuition. So you see it coming before, right? You're able to navigate your spiritual worlds. Those that are just regular religious people, right? The people that, you know, maybe want to give you slack because you are a church-going person and you have your beliefs, right? Y'all, we're spiritual here. We're not religious, but it all kind of balances out the same at the end of the day. That's spiritual knowledge. Trusting the energies, guys. At the end of the day, it's all energy. It's all energy. We all emanate energy one way, shape, or form. So let's throw some cards down here on the spiritual knowledge. This is fucking beautiful, guys and gals. You want to go? Let's see what wants to pop, y'all. Yeah, you're able to navigate that maze work of life, right? And the different things that can affect you. Balance. You know, we got the Justice card here. Balance. As above, so below, right? As above, so below. Balance coming in. Balance coming in. For a lot of you, that's a balance between your light and your dark sides, right? That's the difference between the light energy and the dark energies around you. Who's positive, who's negative. Trusting your gut, your guidance, and your intuition. Yeah, 10 of Swords here. being able to cut out the negative energies from affecting you. You get that heads up. You kind of feel it. You don't know if y'all have learned the trick, if you cross your legs at the ankles, if you're talking on the phone with somebody, or hell, nowadays texting with somebody, and they can be an energy drain, just crossing your legs down there by your ankles to kind of break the connection so they can't freaking get your energy. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They can't harvest what's yours. Yeah, you're releasing that energy. The ones that just want to take your energy, right? The ones that take your energy but don't refuel you. You got the ones that will drain you dry, and then you got other people you meet that you actually feel better and recharged after talking to them and being around them, right? Ain't that the difference? These energy vampires, hell yeah, they feel good after talking to you, but you feel like shit, you just ran a fucking marathon, right? Now, these two went sideways, so this is the energies that's at play here. The Star and the Page of Cups here. So someone could be fighting for your attention. Someone could be preying on you, right? Someone could be thinking heavily about you. This is an energy that hasn't done anything yet, but do be careful. When you bring in a new partner, a new lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, or even a new friend in your energy, pay close attention. Are they an energy vampire? Do you feel better after being around this person, or do you feel more drained? So this is just being cautious about who you choose to bring in. Some people could be gravitating towards you because they like your energy, right? So this could be someone, this Page of Cups, someone that's really interested in you. But it's almost that cautionary tale. You're going to be more leery, especially those of you that easily get sucked in with the narcissistic energies that like to drain your energy. You're going to be more prevalent to how that shit works, right? And y'all, it is basically energy filled. If you talk to somebody and you feel good afterwards, and it's a positive exchange of energy. If you talk to somebody and you just feel tired and drained, then that's definitely not a positive type energy, huh? Yeah, the Fool here and the Ten of Wands. Before I decided to do a collective read, I just grabbed the deck and the Fool come out. Trusting that you're always going to hit the mark when it comes to who you're going to take on in life and who you're not, right? Ten of Wands, the burdens, it's not always a bad card. And I'm not feeling it with this, right? When you choose to bring someone into your life, you're creating a life with that person, whether they're a friend or a lover. And for a lot of you, yeah, you're taking on their burdens type, right? Their wands. For those of you dating people, if they got kids, it's a package deal, right? For my baby mamas out there and my baby daddies, you start dating somebody and they got children. Well, of course, them children are going to be a part of their life. They come, that's the package that comes with that person. And a lot of you, and this could ruffle some feathers for some people. If you can't deal with this person's baby mama or baby daddy during the dating stage, maybe kind of think about that. Because if you were to marry this person, how is her relationship with baby mama or baby daddy? Because that's going to be factored into your relationship. So I don't care how much you might like this person. Really pay attention to that, because, if they got kids, their kids come with them, y'all. They're a package deal. If she got kids, guys, she's got children. Ladies, if he's got kids, he's got children. They got the spouses or the mommy and daddies of those children, right? So there's always going to be multiple people in that relationship. So choose very carefully which ones you choose to take on. Now, does that mean, no, you can't date nobody or be in a relationship with somebody that's got kids? Hell no, because, a lot of people have kids. It's just maybe pay attention to their relationship with baby mama and baby daddy, because that's going to be a major factor in your all's relationship at the end of the day, right? Now, there's a lot of people that have those relationships and they can co-parent just fine, right? They both do their thing, have date, or maybe even get married, and they cohabit. They don't cohabit. They co-parent with the children, and it's an amicable situation, right? Right? Not every one of those is a toxic situation. But what if it's a toxic situation, right? You don't want to get stuck in the middle of that bullshit. So some of y'all are realizing that, well, you might like this person and you might think they're a great person, but maybe the baggage they come with, honey, you just don't feel like carrying it. So think about that. And there ain't a damn thing wrong if you decide you don't want to handle that shit, right? If baby mama or baby daddy wants to have conflict all the fucking time, that's going to be conflict you're going to have to deal with in your relationship, right? They're always going to have ties to whoever the fuck you're with. And if they show in the ass all the time, masculine or feminine on this, guys and gals, there you go. My men, she's got children, and she's dealing with baby daddies. How is their relationship? Because if baby daddy's going to be a dick, then there you go. You start dating her, that's who you're getting. And some of y'all, yeah, let that shit go. Them two got to work out their relationship where they can be amicable before they can bring in partners. Because if you don't, that's just going to be an unbalance for you. Because I don't care how much you love this person. If they got children, them children are more important than the piece of ass they're with, okay? So that even includes you. Their children should come before whoever they're with. So they're always going to have them children. Right? Now, how they deal with baby mama or baby daddy, that's a whole nother situation. But you need to really look at that and see if that's what you're going to take on. Right? Because that person's going to be a part of your relationship, whether you want them to be or not. You know, for some, we talk about third-party situations. You know, they might not be sleeping with the person, but this person's so far up in your life because of the attachments that they have, right? So y'all, another way of looking at tarot reading. Just because they say a third party, that could be the baby mama or baby daddy that's more up in your all's business than you all. And you know what? You don't always have to take that on. You can just say, nope. That's why you don't fucking fall in love, guys, within the first fucking month. You put your healthy boundaries up. You date for a little bit, right? If they got children, you pay attention to how they interact with baby mama or baby daddy. This is when you pay attention to how they treat others around them. You shouldn't be saying the L word with anybody for at least 6 months after fucking meeting them, okay? There's still a whole lot of shit you need to learn. And a lot of that is how they handle the burdens that they got, them wands that they have to carry, the baggage that they have to carry with them. You know, children, you have them till you're dead, right? So if they can't handle a baby mama or baby daddy situation, how the hell are they going to build and create with you? Now, that's not to say that baby mama or baby daddy can't just be trying to throw shit, but they still got to be able to deal with them because they're going to be a part of your relationship. So you got to factor that in. And you know what? For a lot of y'all, there ain't nothing wrong if you decide you don't want to take on that you don't want to take on that burden. And no, I'm not saying that means you can't date people that's got children, because there's a lot of couples that make it work. Okay? They were healthy. They split up. Okay, they're sharing custody. So they work with each other, right? Or at least we hope they can work with each other on behalf of the children. Because y'all, at the end of the day, how a person treats their children tells you more about them than how the hell they're treating you. Because if they don't respect their blood, you just a piece of ass. Or, dude, you're just a fucking dick. So how they treat their blood, how they treat their children should be very important to you right now. And factoring that in to a relationship with this person. Now, you all know, if they don't treat baby mama or baby daddy good, how the fuck are they going to treat you? the spiritual knowledge, right? You don't have to take on other people's fucking burdens. If they got children and they have to co-parent with somebody, they should be able to do that in a healthy way. Because if they can't do that in a healthy way, this person probably doesn't have healthy relationships. And none of y'all should be getting all worked up that you saying the L word just after a fucking month, okay? Set healthy boundaries. Especially if you know you're an empath and your energy can be infringed upon very easily. Y'all, that's a beautiful energy. And those of y'all out there dating, there are plenty of people that co-parent and they get along just fine, right? They have to have a relationship in order to raise them kids, even though the children aren't together with the parents. Y'all came up in one of my individual signs. I forget which one it was, that the child was missing their dad because, you know, there was a separation. The kid didn't get to spend enough time with this parent. You know, it's tough. It's not an easy situation, but how they handle that is very important. Because if they don't treat blood good, you're just a piece of ass or you're just a dick, okay? And think about that. And no, you don't have to take on that burden. Yeah, if the Five of Wands here, you don't have to take on that burden to be with this person, okay? You need to look at the whole picture. Because whoever they're with is going to be in your picture the whole time you're with them. So now's the time, before you get all caught up, which is why a lot of y'all shouldn't be fucking for at least 2 to 3 months. You should know this person. You should know this person pretty good before you give it up. That way you don't have sex and then just fall in love and get all wrapped up and don't see the truth in a situation. Right? Because a lot of them, ain't that how they kind of suck you into it, get you going with the sex first, and then they kind of add, oh, by the way, I got 3 children here and 3 different baby mamas, or yeah, you know, I got 4 kids with 2 baby daddies. Yeah, this is the warning side for a lot of y'all. Don't get sucked in by the freaking sex and then have to deal with the fucking bullshit, right? Because remember, baby mama, baby daddy is always going to be in that relationship with you. Always. And if they can't handle that situation, that's just going to be a burden on y'all's. You don't have to take that on, collective. You can find people that have children that have their shit together. You know that freaking Deja Vu song by Olivia Rodriguez? I love that. And I brought up the fact that you don't see him. That was like 2 bitches, each going to tarot readings, wanting to hear about the karmic, and not even realize they think the reader's talking about each other, and he's not in the picture because he got somebody else, right? You got these people competing for this man, and he's already moved on to somebody else. That was such a fucking brilliant video. Y'all choose the burdens you want to take on, right? And I say burdens lightly when it comes to people with children, because a lot of people have children. I'm not saying you can't date someone with children, but okay, some of them might just have a child. But how do they deal with the person they're raising that child with? Okay, whether they're in the picture or not. And some of you, it's okay if you don't want to go there. 8 of Wands in reverse with the Sun card. Yeah, okay. It's okay if you decide to not take on that burden. Because they're always going to be a part of your life. They're always going to be a part of that person's life. And if that person's in your life, then you're both going to be a part of each other's life. And for the child's sake, y'all got to be able to work together, right? Let alone if you both got children and you're both dealing with freaking baby mamas and baby daddies, right? That's a whole nother freaking maze to freaking deal with, right? So a lot of you trusting your gut and your intuition on that. You don't have to take and go into that situation if you're not happy or comfortable with it. And there ain't a damn thing wrong with that. You know? Especially if you know it's all toxic. It's always toxic shit. You don't have to go there. That's why you should date this person and know this person before you start even using the fucking L word. I mean, you should know about everything about them, really, before you get in their pants. Especially if this is someone that you think you might fall in love with. Especially my empaths out there, right? You can navigate that energy. Don't let them screw you with the sex and then bring on the fucking drama behind it. Because eventually that dick ain't going to make up for the crazy involved, right? Or that piece of ass pussy ain't going to fucking make up for the crazy ass drama, right? And how they treat their children, how they treat their blood, will show you everything you need to know about your person. And if they don't respect their blood, how they gonna fucking respect you? Right? Now that's not dissing people with children. Because we know a lot of people have mixed families and it works beautifully. They can deal with the people they're co-parenting with. They're civil. It works. They take care of the child, make sure the child is happy, as best they can in those situations. Because y'all know the child is just as much a part of that relationship as well, right? Because then you got children that's thrown into the mix, that's dealing with the mom, stepmom, or however that situation goes. And then they got all these issues, right? Are a lot of you thinking about that? The children involved. So some of you out there dating, you don't have to take on that person's baggage. There's others that come with baggage. And I say that with they come together. They're a set. You know what I mean? You can choose which one of those you want to take on. Choose one that's in a healthy type relationship with baby mama or baby daddy. View that situation. If you want to know how shit's going to turn out with you guys, look at that situation. Because that right there is going to give you the heads up you need. That's why I don't sit there. If they're so quick to get you into sack and they're probably a really good fuck, it's because they know the crazy they're going to introduce you to. They're going to have to make up for it one way or another. Don't go there. You be proactive and pay attention to what you need to see. Let's throw the bell on that. That's beautiful, though. He who can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Because, for a lot of you, that is where that might be the issue that you got going on now, right? Maybe you have met somebody and they got children. A man is probably not going to find a woman that don't have children. And we're not dissing people with children. The relationship, right? Even though you're dating that person, you're still dealing with the people they got to deal with in their life. So when you start that up, pay close attention to those relationships and see if that's something that you want to take on. Because, it's more than just dating the one person and dealing with their moods and energies, but you're taking on other people's moods and energies as well. And these people have access to that person's moods and energies. So you really have a hard time getting that connection that you need. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with really looking at how that aspect of the relationship is going to affect yours. Because it is. Just keep that shit in mind. Be proactive in your life. Peace, love, and light.